This is episode 31 of the Remix Your World podcast, and it's Motivational Mixdown Day. Welcome to Remix Your World. I'm Allison Calagna, global DJ and music producer turned life remixer and personal growth coach. In each episode, we bring you real talk, inspiring stories, and heartfelt conversations of personal transformation to help you uplift and amplify your life. This is the Remix Your World podcast. What's up, world? This is episode 31 of the Remix Your World podcast, and today it's Motivational Mixdown Day, and it's all about your vibe attracting your tribe.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah!
Just a heads up, you're going to hear me talk a lot about CIJ in this podcast. It is the 8-week personal development course that I teach, all available online. It is something that has changed my life dramatically. I took it over a decade ago, and when I decided to become a life coach, this was one of the tools that I wanted to be able to share with the world. So I would love for you to consider taking this class with me. The next one is May 7th. It is a short moment away, kids, and I'm so excited. We just had a graduation a few weeks ago of the last round of students, and I love getting the messages and hearing from them of how they have taken the tools and they are applying them to their life and to their relationships. If you are ready to up-level and uplift and shift and remix the excuse my friends, out of your world, then please, my friends, come on down and let's get to work. remixyourworld.com/CIJ, May 7th. Reach out to me and you and I will get on the phone and see if you and I are a great fit for this. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll speak to you soon. But for now, let's jump into this episode. Great leaders don't water down their message in order to make the tribe a bit bigger. Instead, they realize that a motivated, connected tribe in the midst of a movement is far more powerful than a larger group could ever be. Seth Godin. One of my favorite books of all time is Seth Godin's Tribes. If you've followed me long enough musically, you know that I often refer to my loyal listeners as the Calagna Tribe of Seekers. I have always kind of marched to the beat of my own drum, even as a kid. I didn't like rules, and I would often find the best way to break them, possibly, when they were forced. As an artist, I still kind of follow that. You know, I love to break rules. I can't help it. I choose to follow my own rhythm. Sometimes I would say that this maybe has been my Achilles heel, because I can't really be placed in a box. Musically, I have a range of music and sounds and vibes, and I'm not really known as a specific DJ or a specific producer. And simply being known as only making one sound or only playing one sound doesn't really fit the frequency of who I am as a person. And of course, that's going to reflect as who I am as an artist. So having to learn to follow my own path is what has ultimately led me to build a tribe of seekers who not only understand my sound, my vision, and my mission, but also resonated with within the sound themselves, right? There's something about it that resonates with them. If you are a fan of my music, then you and we share a very similar frequency. You are wanting something different. You want something that doesn't sound like everyone else. You crave something deeper, something a little more raw. You like the music to take you somewhere. You are not only just invested in the sound, but the story and the emotion that go behind it. And most likely, you're not afraid to go beyond your comfort zone and stretch because you trust that I will take you there. You and I share the same frequency. I myself, when I'm listening to DJs, that's what I'm looking for also. So DJs that I really resonate with do those same things. I resonate and share that frequency with them. So here's the thing. If I didn't follow my own heart and follow the vibe that I have been called to share, whether that is uplifting, sensual vibes if you listen to my stuff, or darker vibes that are more in the after hours spectrum, or the super sunny, bright sunlight vibes. Those are all things that make me who I am as an artist, and they're all sounds that make me who I am as a person too, because I'm all of those things, right? So energetically, that's what I'm going to put forward, of course. So here's the thing. If I didn't follow my heart and do that, you and I would have never connected, because there's a part of you that is also attracted to that in which I am putting forth. So I want you to practice using this mantra in your life. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Regardless of what you do in your life, this mantra is potent. Pay attention to what energy you are putting forth in the world. What is your frequency like daily? Are you uplifted? Are you joyful? Are you loving your life? Or are you filled with some negativity? Are you complaining more than you're appreciating? Really tune in and check yourself. Look at your vibe. Pay attention to who you are attracting in your life, and notice if these people are in alignment with you. Are they people who are affecting your flow? Take a look at your closest tribe members and notice, is anybody holding you back? If so, perhaps it's time to have a real conversation with them, or maybe it's time to let them go, which is okay too, because the more you uplift and shift your vibe, the more you're going to attract that same tribe. And that means that you might have to let some low frequency people go, which is okay. A lot of times what happens to me in class, in my CIJ class, is I get people that come in and then they realize that they're starting to really change their life and they're starting to up level their frequency and they're wanting to make big, powerful changes in their lives. And the people in their lives are sometimes holding them back from that. Or they're people that are actually not supportive of them trying to grow. And so in that moment, my students are then faced with this question of like, well, do I need to let this person go? And a lot of times, yes, they do. I've had to go through this myself. You know, anytime you begin to up level, you're going to have to let some things go. It's just part of it. So again, pay attention. Who are you attracting in your life? And notice, are they in alignment with you? Or are they affecting your flow? Your vibe absolutely attracts your tribe. And what you put out into the world is going to come back to you. If you choose to put out positive vibes and walk in your day with love, gratitude, and joy, then I guarantee you, you're going to get that back. But the same thing goes for negativity. So really watch your vibe and check in with it every day. When you're faced with something that is off or out of flow, question it. Really question it. A few questions that I like to ask is, what frequency am I playing that is attracting this into my life? What frequency am I playing that is attracting this into my life? Another question I like to ask, how can I grow from this experience? How can I grow from this experience? And then thirdly, what is life requesting that I do differently? What is life requesting that I do differently? In all that you do, your vibe attracts your tribe. And when you know that, you can create your life, your company, your relationships, and your art from a space of abundance and creativity rather than a place of lack and scarcity. If your tribe is not uplifting and inspiring you to want to grow, then it's time for a tribe remix. You may have to step way outside your comfort zone and do something you've never done before. You may have to connect with people who you might have been afraid of. And you might have to reach out and ask for help from other tribes. But you can do it. I believe in you. That's it for this episode. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.